The 13th utterance hidden within the proclamations of my voice are a number of my intentions. But man knows and understands nothing of these, and keeps receiving my words from the outside and following them from the outside, without being able to realize my heart or intuit my will from within my words. Even if I have made my words clear, has anyone understood? From therein I came into mankind. Because I have put on the humanity of an ordinary man and clothed myself in the skin of a man, men merely come to know my appearance from the outside, but they do not know the life that lies within me, nor do they recognize the God of the Spirit, and only know the man of flesh. Could it be that the real God himself is unworthy of your trying to know him? Could it be that the real God himself is unworthy of your making an effort to try to dissect him? I detest the corruption of the whole human race, but I feel compassion for their weakness. I am also dealing with the old nature of the whole human race. As one of my people in China, are you not also a part of the human race? Among all my people, and among all my sons, that is, among the ones that I have chosen out of the whole human race, you belong to the lowest group. For this reason, I have expended the largest amount of energy on you, the greatest amount of effort. Do you still not cherish the blessed life that you enjoy today? Are you still hardening your hearts to rebel against me and set upon your own designs? Were it not that I still have pity and love for you, the whole of humanity would long ago have fallen captive to Satan and turned into delectable morsels in its mouth. Today, in the midst of all humanity, those who genuinely expend themselves for me and who genuinely love me are still rare enough to be counted on the fingers of one hand. Could it be that today the title of *A, my people, has already become your personal property? Has your conscience simply grown ice cold? Are you truly worthy to become the people that I require? Thinking back on the past, and looking again at today, which of you has satisfied my heart? Which of you has shown genuine solicitude for my intentions? Had I not prompted you, you would still not have awakened, but would have remained as if in a frozen state, and again, footnotes, as if in a state of hibernation. In the midst of the roiling waves, man sees my wrath. In the tumbling welter of dark clouds, men are terrified out of their wits, and know not where to flee, as though in fear that the thunder and rain will wash them away. Then, after the swirling snowstorm has drifted past, their mood grows easy and lightsome as they delight in nature's beauteous scenery. But, at such moments, which one among them has ever experienced the boundless love I bear humanity? In their hearts is only my figure, but not the substance of my spirit. Could it be that man is not openly defying me? When the tempest has blown over, all mankind is as if renewed, as if, following refinement through tribulations, they have regained light and life. Did you not also, after enduring the blows I struck, have the good fortune to arrive at today? But, when today is gone and tomorrow comes, will you be able to keep the purity that followed upon the downpour? Will you be able to keep the devotion that followed upon your refinement? Will you be able to keep the obedience of today? Can your devotion remain steadfast and unchanging? Surely this is not a demand that lies beyond man's capacity to fulfill. Day by day, I live with men, and act together with men, in mankind's midst, but no one has ever noticed this. If not for the guidance of my spirit, who out of the entire human race would still exist in the present age? Could it be that, when I say I live and act in the company of men, I am exaggerating? In the past, I said I created humanity, and guided the whole of humanity, and commanded the whole of humanity. Was this not actually so? Could it possibly be that your experience of these things is insufficient? The mere phrase service door should be enough for you to spend the effort of a lifetime in explicating. Without actual experience, a human being would never come to know me, would never be able to come to know me through my words. But today I have come personally into your midst. Won't this facilitate your getting to know me? Could it be that my incarnation is not also salvation for you? If I did not descend into mankind in my own person, the entire human race would long ago have been permeated with conceptions, which is to say, have become Satan's possessions, because what you believe in is merely Satan's image and has nothing whatever to do with God himself. Is this not my salvation? When Satan comes before me, I do not recoil from its wild ferocity, nor am I frightened by its hideousness. I simply ignore it. When Satan tempts me, I see through its trickery, causing it to slink away in shame and humiliation. When Satan fights with me and tries to wrest away my chosen people, I go all out with it in my flesh, and in my flesh I sustain and shepherd my people so that they may not easily fall down or get lost, and I lead them every step of the way. And when Satan retires in defeat, I will have been glorified in my people, and my people will have borne bright and resounding witness to me. Hence, I will take the foils in my plan of management and cast them down once and for all into the bottomless pit. This is my plan, this is my work. In your lives, there may come a day when you will meet with this kind of situation. Would you willingly allow yourselves to fall captive to Satan, or will you have me obtain you? This is your own fate, and you must think it over carefully. Life in the kingdom is the life of the people and God himself. All humanity lies under my care and protection, and all are engaged in a fight to the death with the great red dragon. In order to win this final battle, in order to finish off the great red dragon, all people should offer up their whole being to me in my kingdom. When I say kingdom, what I mean is the life that is lived directly under the auspices of divinity, in which all humankind is shepherded by me directly, is trained by me directly, so that the lives of all humankind, though still on earth, are as if in heaven, a true embodiment of life in the third heaven. Although I am in my flesh, I do not suffer the limitations of the flesh. How many times have I come into man's midst to listen to his prayers, and how many times have I, walking among men, enjoyed their praises? Even though human beings have never been aware of my existence, I still go about my work in this way. In my dwelling place, which is the place where I am hidden, nevertheless, in this my dwelling place, I have defeated all my enemies. In my dwelling place, I have gained real experience of living on earth. In my dwelling place, I am observing man's every word and action, and watching over and dictating to the whole of the human race. If humanity could feel solicitude for my intentions, thereby satisfying my heart and giving me pleasure, I would then surely bless all mankind. Is this not what I intend for humanity? As mankind lies comatose, it is only through the peals of my thunder that human beings are aroused from their dreams. And when they open their eyes, many are hurt in the eye by these blasts of cold radiance, to the point of losing their sense of direction, and knowing not whence they come nor whither they are going. Most people are struck by the laser-like beams and as a result collapse in a heap under the tempest, their bodies swept away by the gushing torrents, leaving behind no trace. In the light, the survivors are finally able to see my face clearly, and only then do they come to know something of my external appearance, to the point where they no longer dare to look me directly in the face, deeply fearful lest I visit my chastisement and curses once more upon their flesh. How many people break down in uncontrollable sobbing? How many fall into despair? How many form rivers with their blood? How many become corpses drifting aimlessly this way and that? How many people, finding their own place in the light, feel the sudden pang of heartache and shed tears for their long years of unhappiness. How many people, under the ominous glare of the light, confess their uncleanness and resolve upon self-reformation? How many people, being blinded, have already lost the joy of living and in consequence have no mind to take notice of the light, and thus continue to stagnate, waiting for their end? And how many people are hoisting up the sails of life and, under the guidance of the light, eagerly anticipate their tomorrow? Today, who among mankind does not exist in this state? Who does not exist within my light? Even if you are strong, or supposing you are weak, how can you avoid the coming of my light?